Tough loss to the Rocket there midweek on New Year's Eve, but how did you, I guess, respond to that? How have the guys come out of the New Year's Eve festivities, and how have you prepared for this week?
Yeah, the guys have been great. They had a day off after the game, and then we had a really good practice yesterday to prepare ourselves for Lehigh today. So, looking back at the game, I mean, it's a close game. It's tied going to the third. You look at the analytics from it, all that stuff, and rewatching the game, it's close, right? It's one play here, it's one play here, it's 1 3-second lapse on our behalf where a puck ends up in our net, and then it's bearing down on our chances there, and it's probably the difference of the game.
We've talked a lot about confidence this year, and just with how tight the standings are the guys able to grab a little bit maybe from even a loss like that, given that that is the top team in the North?
Yeah, for sure. They're obviously a very good team. They're first place in our division for a reason, and we're right there with them. So, like I said, it's a close game that could have gone either way.
Xavier Bourgault scoring both goals on Wednesday. Didn't seem like much of an NHL return hangover for him at all.
No, he was awesome. Borgie's a pro. He brings it every day, whether it's a practice day or a game day. You always know what you're getting out of Borgie. So he was great in the game. We expect the same moving forward.
It's a lighter weekend with just the one game here. How do you approach that as opposed to maybe next weekend's 3-3, or just how busy the schedule has been of late for you guys?
Yeah, it's definitely been busy. It's nice to have just one on the weekend, but we have to leave it all out there. There's nothing to save it for. We play one game, like you said, and then we have a week to work on some stuff and get better before the 3-3 next weekend. So everyone, you expect them to leave everything out there tonight.
And what do we need to know about the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, and what do you guys have to do to counter a team that you haven't seen since opening weekend?
Well, they definitely play with that, Philadelphia mantra. They're ultra competitive. They're big, they're fast, and they're strong in front of both nets. So we have to be ready to compete. We have to take care of our net and our end, our house, our slot, and we have to do a good job, out muscling, getting pucks the right areas in their end, get some ugly goals.